Alright, let's go check Facebook. Let's see. What the? What the? Alright, so I want to give a heads up and say that this is going to be kind of like a mature video because I'm just going to curse a fucking lot. Anyways, I really want to get into this, so I posted a math problem to my... Anyways, to get into this, so I posted a math problem to my Facebook page, and this pretty much just shook the goddamn reality of everything because people wanted to argue about the answer. I mean, we're not talking politics, we're not talking religion, we're not talking any of that. We're talking about a fucking math problem. So the problem is here. You guys can take a look at it, and basically everybody got a different answer. It was either 1 or 16. Then I personally solved the problem. I got 1, and that's following the order of operations I was taught in middle school. And some of you guys might remember this as PEMDAS, or Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, which honestly, we need a better fucking acronym for this. Anyway, so I saw this sequence here. I did what you're supposed to do. You do what's inside the parentheses, you multiply, you divide, and you get your answer. But then I was challenged by a bunch of my friends who basically said that this was wrong. And, you know, being the nice person I am, I decided to hear them out on this, but they were telling me that you need to actually do it left to right. So you would have to divide and then multiply. And this is just not how I was taught. Anyways, I really don't want to get into the whole fabric of math because I just don't care enough. But this got out of hand really quickly. I mean, so what I did is I posted a picture of it solved on a calculator. Really simple. And they still did not believe me. They started pulling up articles, and that's when the world went crazy. I mean, people I didn't even know started commenting on this. I mean, they started giving their answers, and I'm like, they were getting heated. They were like, it's 16, it needs to be 16, it needs to be done this way. The other half of my friends are telling me that it's 1, and I'm like, guys, calm down. It's a fucking math problem. Anyways, this got heavy really fast. I mean, some of the posts were just outrageous. They were saying 16, and apparently this one person, they studied quantum physics, and they were like, yeah, the answer is 16. Sounds legible, right? But they also posted an article basically backing up that the answer was 1. So I guess that you could study quantum physics without reading. You know, we also had a math teacher come in and state that the answer is 1. That's what this teacher teaches their students. And you would figure that that would put an end to it, right? No. I mean, right now there are people still on my page literally going full-blown essay-long fucking paragraphs arguing about this, and it's just... I'm done. I am. We're gonna take a step back for a moment because at this point in time, I'm at over 100 plus comments on this. People are arguing, they're going ballistic, and they're all getting different answers. I mean, it's ridiculous. People are posting about this at 3 o'clock in the morning. My phone died while I was asleep. I mean, you guys are going crazy. That's how intense you guys are getting about this. And it reminds me a lot of that dress. Now, a lot of you know what I'm talking about when I mention that dress. The blue and black dress that everybody thought was white and gold. That dress. Now, that dress, I mean, people were getting into full-blown arguments, like families split apart. People got divorces over this fucking dress. It was all over the news. I mean, for 1 year for Halloween, people made costumes of this fucking dress. It was ridiculous. But what am I supposed to do with this math problem? I mean, I can't walk around with a fucking board that basically the math problem on it just goes, you know what, solve this. And I made a really weird kind of motion with my titties there. Look, at the end of the day, after doing all of my own research, it basically comes down to perspective. There isn't a right answer to this. It's made to fuck with you, which I guess is the best way to look at it, is because, you know, it's how you were taught. It is either 16 or it's 1. And those of you that got 4, well, you're a fucking idiot and you need to go back to fucking school. But it's both. Or to quote Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls,
the limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.